All right, and welcome everyone to an exciting broadcast in which we are bringing you a broadcast right now, the devs versus the beginners. Now, of course, this is going to be just your everyday average scrim, except the creators of the game are going to be going at it against the world champs. Yes, that's right. We all saw it at OC5, or if you didn't, you need to because it's epic. But it's looking good. It's looking good. So we're going to be tuning in and seeing what we got going on for us and what kind of show we have to put on for you. It's going to be exciting. We're going to see what the devs are going to be able to roll out and how they will fare against the beginners. Here we go, guys. Let's Alright everyone, and with that being said, it looks like everyone's in room, so yep, and I am ready for this game to go whenever you guys are. Right, and with that said, it looks like Black Shark Bragra is going to be starting everything out. Now, for our first map, it is indeed going to be Quarantine 1, and the beginners are going to be starting out on the offense. Looks like this might have been beginner's choice, with the Infernos being able to defend. Get to see what the devs are going to be able to do. Will they be happening to throw birthday cakes at everyone? Will they explode in time to kill all of the beginners? Time will only tell. It'll be interesting to see how everyone's going to fare. Right now, it looks like these are the positioning. Actually, a fairly strong position. We've seen the Global Kim seem to take about the same position during the World Finals against beginners, and this was a very strong defense. Now, the only difference is they do have 2 over at the hotel, so that's a little bit of a difference on the defense, but Black Shark is going to possibly be able to spot someone. He's got to be very careful about his position, though. Spotted. Once he is spotted, it has a good chance of him being taken out. Both hands on the gun. Meanwhile, though, beginners, Woods and Sincas, sneaking around, find an easy pick. Got him. One of the biggest things that you're trying to do, especially in this defensive position, is you are trying to find a pickoff. You're trying to find that one-man advantage. If you can just have that early trade, that'll make it a lot easier. And it looks like one might be spotted. Is he going to go for the shot? Maybe. Oh, he might not actually be spotting him. Nope, he's pillar there. Happen. Ooh, and Black Shark got taken out by South Planewink, it's looking like. Sincast getting the shot, Woods. Push. Both of them working together and now calling for a push. It looks like they're going to be moving in together. They do have the man advantage. At the same time, Woods is now starting to move up together. They were able to call the call out, and he's using the rock to propel himself over the wall. Again, now the beginners are starting to move in. They know they have the one-man advantage. That is a very big deal. Not a single shot really was given out by the beginner or by the Infernos. That isn't their name. I just had to make one up real quick. I mean, we could call them the devs. We really could. Is that fair to Dante? I don't know. I don't know. Getting into a strong position. Both people have been taken out in this angle. And now they have a very strong presence on making a south push. They have a good chance of being able to move in for a cap right now. If they are able to move in and make a strong presence on this objective right here, it is going to say a lot. Arsenic right now has a very crucial role here. He's going to have to take out Icy Woods if there's any chance to stop this push. And Woods takes out Arsenic, but Icy Woods gets naded. Arsenic's final stand, managing to take one out. With that said, the objective is currently open. Two of them are over at the hotel side. So this is going to be a tough chance to try to get over there. I don't know if Patrick is going to be able to tell that there's only two left. Has he checked his tablet yet? Beginners do have plenty of time, though, to move on to objective. Looks like they're really starting to smoke. Get that presence to try to move in on objective. This is not looking good for the devs right now. Oh, one did move over. It looks like Onion managed to get onto objective. He's going to have to be very careful about the one on the hill. And he's taken out by Woods. Woods has been an absolute killer. And Cushbear's taking out Patrick. And that is first round going to beginners. They only managed to get one downed. That is nothing short of extraordinary. Right there. So for those of you who might just be turning in, this is a very exciting match in which we get to see the devs going against the beginners. Now the devs, we all know them and love them. They are absolutely amazing. They did get a illegal, you know, substitution with getting Arsenic, but it's going to be really fun to see what they have and what they can bring to the table. So far, though, Arsenic being the only kill. Now, the devs get to attack. Some pre-fired shots coming out. Patrick trying to go ham, but managing to be picked off right off the bat by Woods. Woods has been an absolute killer. That is his 4th kill already. Meanwhile, though, Arsenic is making a hard push, using some smoke for cover. He's going to have a little bit of a roadblock coming up. He's got to be a little careful about that. Ricochet off that, putting some smoke onto the ambulance. Got to be really careful, though. They are getting pretty close. I do like what the beginners are doing, though, with keeping one in the bush. Got to be a little careful about that, though. Once your presence is known and your legs are also exposed, you have a good chance of being taken out. So one thing to keep in mind while you're playing that position. They are making a good push, though. They are keeping a very widespread attack at being able to attack from all angles. Going to have to make up some ground, though, from the lost man early on. They have no idea that one is being a bush boy right now, though. Incast is going to be able to take out Dead Pixel. Does he not? Hope he doesn't see. Oh, he does. Again, that is the dangerous part of being in that position. Once you do get your shot off, it's usually a 1-for-1 kill because you have absolutely no cover. And even if you didn't know where the shots came from or where they're hiding, you're able to guess still pretty strongly. Woods, though, he's got to be careful going against Arsenic. Nade out. It cooked well enough. Yes, but it didn't get enough distance, unfortunately. Arsenic, though, running in. Woods might be able. Big move for Arsenic. One thing that you can do is assume that there is going to be one here still defending the mid building. This is a big objective, and so you can assume that you do not want to lose the powerhouse that this burning office is. So generally, people like to stick 1, maybe 2 people in, and it was 2 people. Arsenic finding Woods 43, shutting out their main killer so far. Woods shut down with 4 kills already. Onion making a good push. He's got to be careful about Icy Woods in the distance. Fishberry so holding down objective, taking a strong peek. Attempting to find. Might be it. The devs are still playing incredibly well together. They're still moving up well. They seem to be communicating fairly well. I'm actually very impressed. Now, for those of you who also don't know, the devs originally actually had a team in the league. That was a little bit ago. That was back over in Season 2. Onion taking out Cushberry's objective is now more open than normal. And Arsenic picking out Icy Woods. It is 1 on 3. They are moving in towards objective. They might be able to get the cap. If Onion can do his job and get onto objective. Smole taking out Arsenic. Smoles is rushing back to objective. Onion doing the final finish with the pistol, but it was the death of him. And just like that, it is 1v1. They had full advantage, but not anymore. Black Shark using the 4 times scope. Knows exactly where his position is, but at the same time, the beginners have no idea where the last dev is. Again, though, for those of you who don't know, the devs actually did originally have a team. Oh, he's going to be coming around objective. Is he going to have time to shoot? Oh, and he barely gets the shot off. The Infernos, the devs themselves, ending up taking the first round right then and there with the final shot. Very well done. Beginners completely eliminated. Oh, that was some solid gameplay. I gotta give it to them. That was actually some really good push. They had a nice, very wide defense, very wide attack, and they moved in actually pretty uniformly. They had a pretty move up together, and very impressed. But yes, they did have a team back, but they ended up getting too busy, and it was hard to schedule matches and stuff, so unfortunately they were unable to continue to pursue that. Now, of course, they did have more devs added recently, but unfortunately, yeah, it doesn't look like the devs are going to be coming back, but there is still some fun chances for some good old scrims. That was a big win for the Infernos, not going to lie. Mainly because the beginners right here, I mean, this is one of their top maps. Now, we did see them lose against to Globochem, but it was a very close match. So for the devs to be able to take 1 round already, that's pretty big, especially on attacking. Usually you're able to hold your ground a lot better because there is a lot of open ground that you are going to have to cross as an offender, as an attacker. So you got to be very careful with that. They are in developing phase, and now what are the devs thinking?
Good shit, guys.
Yeah, good round. It was close, but we did it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm hanging back over here. I'm getting in those dunes.
In the same objective, they are going to have to be careful on this cross, though. They might be getting picked off. Black Shark down. Or Black Shark trying to get some shots off. He has some cover, but Smole's downing him. Are they going to be able to get the double tap? I don't think they are going to. There is a barrier that Dante might have placed there himself for this exact situation that he is now in. They're trying to double tap, but they are not going to be able to. Arsenic's trying to find a window to be able to revive him. So again, now, the devs have lost one person very early, and now Smoils has taken out Patrick from the hotel room window. That might have been a blind fire, and Arsenic is now down. Trying to get back up. Now, I was actually kind of surprised. At the same time, a lot of people on Volk don't carry smokes. It's kind of a thing that you don't really take because why use it? But in this case, would be something that you use. Oh, man, and just like that, I can't even keep that straight. That just... The beginners dominating on this. Out all the devs. And beautifully done by beginners, though. Beautifully done. Right now, for those of you just now tuning in or watching for the first time, guess what? The beginners, this is the first map. The beginners just went up 2-1 against the devs. Yes, this is a scrim against the devs. We got Black Shock Braga, Arsenic, who is a substitute Onion, Dead Pixel, and Patrick Dev. Vote now on who you think is who. Oh, this was actually kind of a, all of a sudden, hey, by the way, we're scrimming. This is going to be awesome. Be fun. I'm kind of curious to see what the devs are going to have to be able to drop with on the map. I'm wondering if Arsenic is taking point on this, just because he does play competitively on the #1 American team, that's for sure. Or is Dante or, you know, Patrick, you know, taking point on this, or are they all just combining together saying, hey, by the way, we're working together, we're trying to get this to work. I'm going here, what are you doing? It depends, because there are different teams, different strategies, and there's out. With that said, it looks like we will be playing on the same objectives.
You're basically watching the roads, north and south road. Oh, the woods, you're gonna watch pretty much the roads. Sinky, if he's going south, you gotta watch the south, bro.
You need 2 smokes. How did they get over there?
So see, this is the difference between the Infernos and the beginners. They are smoking to try to create a safe path across. Maybe. Are they? Yes, they are. Okay, good. Although one smoke seemed to hit, they are crossing already. Pretty early cross. You don't normally see that. You wait a couple more seconds for a cross, but Smoils has made it across, and that should be also a big indication on maybe where their spawn was. And that's one of the biggest things you need to figure out as a defender. As playing on Volk, you need to figure out where they spawned first, because then you can adjust your defense from there. Arsenic, though, one shot, and Woods is out. Just like that. Arsenic's whistling a jolly whistle. Who could be disappointed? Who could be disappointed about that shot right there? That was a headshot. I see Woods evening it out, though. Getting Onion. Arsenic knows what to do. He knows that there's probably someone in hotel. You can almost guarantee that there always is one in hotel, just because of how strong of a defensive point. Now, figuring out where in the hotel is the challenging part. And that's what Arsenic is looking for right now. Get the peek.
Never mind, bad smoke.
Arsenic doesn't quite see him yet. Icy Woods, though, takes out Black Shark. Arsenic gets another beautiful headshot. Patrick trying to move the smoke up. He programmed that himself. Now he gets to use it in action. I don't know if he actually programmed it, but still, one can. Bushberries is also going for the peak. Arsenic, though, taking him out. That is only a down, not an out, though. But they are making a great push. Arsenic has had some great shots. Dead Pixel being able to be down. He might be able to get a call out. Is he going to do it, though? Big push right now. They have made a strong presence known. Oh. That is going to be a very hard spot. Cass is going to have a very strong presence on being able to get some good shots out without being really discovered. That is something to be careful of. Dead Pixel confirming, or being confirmed by Smoils. That did give away Smoils' position. Zinkus downed. Arsenic. A dangerous push right now. Patrick seems to be running in towards objective. He did make it there safely. Problem is, if Smoils is taken out, there is a good chance for a cap. One's running. He's getting the shots out. Patrick missing almost every shot. You would think he would program it to be more accurate just for this match. He's not close enough, though, to cap. Patrick, though, is making way too much noise. His presence is going to be known. Sinkas is running up. Running in. Patrick runs and does a jump. Oh, and barely gets taken out by Smoils. And the beginners go up now. 3, 2, 1. That was a weird jump, but... Still, though, the devs are playing really well. I'm impressed because, I mean, this is going against the #1 team in the world. They won OC5, and they are still getting down to the wire against the devs. So, I mean, it's a really interesting thing to see. I mean, that was another 2v1 situation, became a 1v1, and unfortunately, Patrick wasn't able to confirm that final kill. But still, we've had some very close calls like that multiple times now so far. So this is a match to watch. It's getting exciting. And the kill counts right now. Woods has done a pretty good job. Smoils, though, 7 and 2. Meanwhile, Arsenic, though, had some incredibly hot shots this last time. Had amazing 2 sniper shots, taking out some very strong people. 1 in hotel and 1 on objective. A single headshot taking out Woods 43 is Arsenic, by far probably one of the best snipers we've seen in the league. I would say almost up there with Mr. Death as well. I would say they're probably even. Those are both very strong killers. And the next objective is going to be the gas station objective. So, what happens here? What are the devs going to...
So, 30% chance you die. Watch the road for a few seconds. Make sure they don't cross it.
Yeah, they won't cross.
I'm wishing I had super sampling now.
Oh no, and just like that, it is quick spawn. Camera there, but it is quick spawn. They are throwing smokes out to create a path. It looks like they do not want to be in this tight of a circle. They are going to be attempting to cross all the fire. It looks like they are running across all at the same time. 3 of them made it across safely. Moyles, though, is going to have a strong presence on the southern end. It looks like he's going to be on the far end of Silent Hill. Sorry, that's my Animal House team call out. Sorry. The Sand Hills. Meanwhile, the beginners, though, had a very strong cross presence. Looks like 1 did happen to drop already. It is a 4v5. Beginners are now down.
Go for North Alley, don't linger there. Go, go, go. They might have come from Burton or Trench. Go, go. We might be in the sinky spot. That's about 4 on the list.
Woods is going to have a little bit of a roadblock here. We have 1. Gonna be on the hill. Does he spot him yet? No. Patrick Dev does not spot Icy Woods. If he peeks over the mountain, though, he's gonna have a chance. That'll make it a 3v5, but he's not even looking over there. He has no idea that anyone is over there. And Smalls evens the playing field, taking out Dead Pixel. Not making a scene. Patrick gets the shots out, but he is unable to connect the shots. Managed to hit Icy Woods, but not kill him. Onion, though, equalizing and killing one. Moving in on the other side of the hill. He's going to be able to spot one more beginner. Onion taking the shots. He's out of ammo. He's freaking out. He ducked down. He just threw his gun. He's like, screw this crap. I'm out of here. Uh-oh. Cushberries is pursuing. He only has a pistol. And gets taken out. Like that. 2v3. Two left, though, are near objective right now. And Smoles is getting into position. If we're lucky, he's going to be able to draw a picture first of him capping objective. And then he'll move in and cap the objective, you know? I mean, take the first round 5-0. But it looks like he is only going to be having drawing board to be able to draw on in the silence for that. But Arsenic, it was a trade. Is down but not out. He is going to be able to make a call out. And I really doubt that Black Shark is going to be trying to make a chance to go revive him. It's only going to be call outs now at this point. They have no idea. Smoils was unable to call out that he had downed someone. So Icy Woods and the other beginners are going to have to be very careful on figuring this out. They do officially have a miscount. Assuming there's at least 2 left. They're usually pretty good about counting how many people they've killed. In this case, they were unable to get that call out. Black Shark, same thing, was trying to make a good push, and he has a very strong presence in the gas station right now. That is going to be a hard angle to try to figure out that he's in there. He has an LMG. He's got plenty of ammo. The only dangerous part about him being in this, that he is not going to be able to see the side of the objective, and so he's going to have to rely on Arsenic to be able to call that out. Arsenic, he might be bleeding out soon. It's been about a minute and a half. Decomposed. Spotted one, but barely missing the shots that did give away his position. 54 seconds, though. The time is coming down. Know where Black Shark is. Arsenic has officially bled out. Objective is now open completely. Black Shark know how much time is left. Left-handed smoke throw. Interesting. That is going to cover up his side of view also, but that seems to be intentional. 27 seconds left. "17 seconds. Do they know how much time they have left? A nade is coming out. It's not going to be falling. It's going to be falling short. Or is that another smoke? That was a nade. 8 seconds. Dante can just hide long enough. 5 seconds. Icy Woods is moving in. And they lose to loss of time. Inferno managed to take a win. And Black Shark is dancing it out as a team kill erupts. Nice job. Got to be very careful about that time management. It might just be the death of you, but still now, the Infernos are still in this, and they have a chance to cap. they have a chance to take the first map against beginners if they manage to get a cap. And if not, but they still manage to win this, then they'll be going into the final round 3-3 defending. And that's a very big statement to make right there. Against the beginners. I mean, heck, even getting 2 points against them on one of their best maps is a very big statement right then and there. And it's looking really good. Speaking of looking good, Smoils, oh my gosh, you beautiful beast, you. 9-3. That's nice. Icy Woods also going 6-4. Woods 5-3. Sincast reset. And Arsenic 7-5. I mean, Onion also 4-5. We're hoping that Patrick Dev and Dead Pixel are able to get in some more influence on this. So far. Alright, is this going to be the last round of the first map? We'll see, but we've played 5 rounds so far. The big round, though, for the devs.
We're gonna win this. We got this, guys. We got this.
They got a very good spawn on this also. They're going to be able to peek over the hill and maybe try to get some kills. Figuring it out. You can't go wrong. Yes, this is a competitive game. Yes, this is going against the #1 team. But have fun with it. Gotta love seeing that. You really do. It's amazing. Very careful about this, especially with crossing this street. Icy Woods take out Onion on the roof. Had a very clean shot. He is going to be able to get revived. Arsenic downed Woods, though. Called out ambulance. They know one is there. Black Shark is going to be starting the cross. There's Suppressive Fire. Dead Pixel also running across. That's good movement right there by those two. Patrick Dev downing and killing Sincast. Still, Patrick, though, is having a good presence and holding down ambulance, allowing for Shark and Dead Pixel to move in. While, though, Cushberries is pushing up a little, but he is in a pretty strong position right here. And Cushberries is flooding back, and as they already have 2 down and out. They are moving very well together, and they already have a strong advantage against people. Oh, but Black Shark has to be very careful. We do have one who is. Green car managed to take him out.
If you can plan, that'd be the best bet. You can make it if you plan. Take that. If you plan, you can make it. I can be res, but they can't see you. There's a net cover.
Smoke and able to get that revive. Pixel again. Dead. Still, that is going to be some very strong callouts being able to come from Black Shark as Patrick and Onion start making a push.
We're gonna try and run around that building. Get the res. Go for it. Got it.
Oh man, it looks like they're going to be trying to go for a res too. Patrick might be able to catch him. Going to, nope. Smiles and Woods got the revive. Got to be very careful.
By plane wing, 2 by plane wing.
Call them out.
There's 2 by blue car.
Presence made by green car. One called out and being taken out. Both confirmed, and just like that, it is a 2v1. Arsenic, though, I believe is still in it. Yes, he is, and he's moving in wide, and he has not been spotted yet. No one knows. Oh, and a down kill by the beginners. Gotta revive. One taken out. Arsenic's position is given away, and he is taken out. Like that. Last one standing, Patrick Dev. In a very strong position, but they are all flooding back to the objective, and they're going to be holding it very strong. Have to be very careful. Minute 15 left, though. Patrick needs to be managing his time. Hopefully he knows how much time is left. He just gets spotted. Gotta watch out for ambulance. That's gonna be an insta-kill right there, and I don't think he assumes that anyone is there. Smoke is out. He's making a good push, though, so far. Gonna check ambulance? No, but the shots are out. That gave away the position. They now know where he's at. Patrick Dev, though, is moving to get the first kill. No. Patrick Dev taking the shot. And getting a trade, but unfortunately, getting downed also. It was a trade for the final kill, and beginners take the first map. 4-2. What are we gonna see next? Wow, Smoils. Freaking 12-3. Ocean. Looking really good. Now they're talking about it. It should be Inferno's choice, the dev's choice. Are they going to decide? Big moment. I'm hoping for Suburban. I think that'd be cool. Arsenic, though, he doesn't seem to... Yeah, when he... Kim team, so... That is a nice...
Game going. Oh, nice.
And it looks like for our second choice, it is the one, the only. This is an intense choice, actually. A lot of cover to hide in, a lot of great possibilities here. Hide. Like everyone's in the process of readying up. Alright guys, here we go, and we are back. They're still waiting for one more to get in here and get the game started, so what happens? Had some time waiting, but still, I mean, if anything, we can nothing but impressed about how the devs have managed to play this so far. Different map though, completely different possibilities. Quarantine 1 is a little bit more open, and so because of that, you know, you have to be a lot more careful, you're using your a lot more. But the biggest difference also is that most things on Bazaar, as opposed to Quarantine 1, you are able to completely fire through. So you gotta be very careful about that. So it looks like beginners possibly are having a sub out. They are getting a substitution in. They are getting Syncast out. We did see him drop a couple of times in the past round. So we're hoping to get someone in who possibly has a little bit stronger of a connection. It's unfortunate to see, but it happens. They are able to do. Not a time to plan though. Syncast is back and readied up and good to go when they are. Infernos are going to have to call this right and to get this map taken. Otherwise, the final round will be only played for points. For a friendly scrim, that doesn't help, but we should see the Infernos actually be able to pull out some clutch plays here. Alright, looks like Black Shark is moving through the desert. This might be a little bit out of his comfort zone. I haven't seen much of any sharks ever be in a desert. But he's able to pick up and maybe possibly get some pickouts. Mainly due to the fact of this is the spread that the beginners are holding right now. Most of them very strong and very close to objective. How he's taking a peek, because they might have a small angle on figuring out where he's at. Same time as Black Shark even just pre-fired that. Woods taking out Arsenic right off the bat. Very careful. Onion, pretty strong killer, and he has a good presence. Good push, so they just gotta figure out how to get little barrier. Cushberry, main problem. Fire a couple of shots against him. Push. Black Shark shot, but not out. They now know where he's at, but some nade going in, and Icy Woods taking out Onion. Rest of the presence is on this objective.
Get down, crouch. They got me pinned. Watch your right.
Just... I really like that kind of push that he used. I mean, he used the defensive cement barrier and was able to make a strong presence. Got to be very careful, and they got to watch the flank around, but it looks like the beginners are just keeping a very tight defense. They have nothing to worry about. They have 3 down so far. Oil's taken out, though. His strong presence completely stopped. Very well played, though, by Smoils, getting some crucial kills. Black Shark taken out by Icy Woods. It is now 1v4. Up in a corner. They know exactly where he's at. He's got to be very careful about what he's going to do to try to move forward in this. Patrick's just gonna wait, you know, be like, you know, I'll move when I have 30 seconds left. We'll see what happens. We get a lucky pick. Who knows? Peak, though. Woods is moving in. Also, Woods is trying to take a peek around the corner. I'm pretty sure they still know that Patrick is right there. Trying to move in. Using the cover really well to his advantage. Only problem is, again, everything that he is walking through for cover is penetrable. You got to be very careful about how you're going about that. He is moving quiet enough. Really hard to actually be spotted. He's going to be able to maybe sneak right behind Woods. Maybe kill the brothers. Who knows? Who knows? Spotted him. Taken out. His presence is now known, though. Icy Woods is coming up from the side. Does he see him? Oh, and he does! He gets the clutch kill! Gotta be very careful. About Sincast, though. Moving in. He's on objective. He spotted him, but did not get the kill. Fishberries is moving in on objective. Minute left. So. Sincast now knows exactly where he's at. He's flanking around, trying to get the pre-fire shot. Unable to do it. Uh-oh. Patrick Dev running out of ammo. He's going to have to reload. Oh, and he gets it. Is he going to get the clutch play right here? Cushberries, 1v1. Minute left. Patrick moving around, flanking around, and unfortunately, it's taken out. He almost had the clutch play. Oh, you can bet that in that tent, they were cheering Patrick on, and he's being welcomed back with open arms. But that was a tight play, almost managing to take out all of the beginners. Took out 3 and had a very strong presence, and it was a 1v1 situation. Dangerous, dangerous game right there, but man, Patrick made it work. Even having to reload. Wow, just, man, that's a play. There you go, Patrick. Even if you did happen to lose that, you gotta be proud of that. That's a great kill. 4-1 already on the very first round. Beginners barely managing to take that. They had a very strong presence until the very end. Patrick was able to wipe off the beginners. That would have been something. Still, regardless, that was something to see. Great job, and now they're going to be able to go in knowing defending. This is a big moment. I mean, defending, especially on this map, has, and on this objective, it's very tight quarters, and they have to really try to move very unique ways to try to get onto the objective and get the advantage against defenders. So you got to be very careful about how you move. All right, we gotta listen, see what they're saying about that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Why is the bipod noise like piped into my ear?
That's the clock ticking.
Does look like they are gonna have a little bit of a road to cross. Presence, they got the same spawn, and they are, or no, they got the tank spawn, different spawn, and they are moving up really quick, trying to get some good ground. Woods using some very strong cover right here, watching for a rusher coming up, and it does look like Arsenic has taken that ability, but Woods might be able to take out Arsenic. Barely opening of a peak. Ed Pixel, though, getting a little bit out of position. And down and out. Got to be very careful about how you do that presence. Trying to move around and get an advantage of that kind. And just because spotting someone in that dark room is very difficult to do. Onion. Trying to equalize the playing field. Unable to, but he got some shots off. Giving away his presence, but... push. Black Shark using the blue tunnel. That is going to be a very strong presence. Again, he has some cover that he can hide behind, and Patrick Dev is watching that angle for him also. They do have to be a little bit careful, though, because they are not watching straight ahead, and Arsenic now is caught in the middle. So he's going to have to flank in. Woods taking one out. Taking Black Shark out. Arsenic's going to have to move back now. Out of position, and if he doesn't start moving back, that's going to be a very high chance for a cap. He's got to be careful, though, because he does have a very strong straggler finally starting to move in. Taking out Cushberries. His presence is now known. Up and around, and taken out by Sincast. Woods is starting to move in. Watching the objective. He has the cap in mind. They know it's 2-on-4. They know it's 1-on-4. He's throwing the smoke out. He is planning on going for this cap. Patrick Dev, he needs to get back to objective, or if anything, get killed. He has the chance of being, if anything, suppressed, and giving his team long enough time to move in. The drone came out, but it was a moment late. Like that, a very dominating force the beginners are on this map. Right there, wow, taking everyone out. We're able to move through completely of the middle of the bazaar, though, without even without even Arsenic noticing that anyone was coming through. That was pretty impressive. They had two people who moved in on the top of bazaar by the middle of the street. Because of that, that was a pretty strong hit right there. Now, for those of you who also are just tuning in, just so you know, right now, guys, the beginners took down the devs. The very first map, it was 4-2 on Quarantine 1. And right now, it is 2-0, making the total 6-2. Beginners are leading so far. Good, though. I'm still very impressed by how the devs are playing. They've had some very impressive plays. I mean, still, we got to go back and take a look at what Patrick was able to do that first round, taking out 4 of the beginners single-handedly like it was nothing. Wasn't even a challenge. And why would it be? It's Patrick. He's an awesome guy. What are we going to do? Are they finally going to be able to get a cap against the beginners and equalize it 2-2? It's possible because it is this objective right here in the actual bazaar itself. he just die? Ow. Alright, so with that being said, though, it looks like the beginners are being absolutely dominant on this map. They are taking out the devs left and right, even with a shield. He just falls over dead under the pressure. Who knew? But regardless, right now it is looking 3-0. I mean, we do have a chance of having a comeback, but right now, so far, they've shut them out completely from even starting to get kills. I mean, heck, even Arsenic isn't managing to get much of any kills, and they haven't been able to get any except one from round one. So we'll see if the devs are going to be able to bounce back, and hopefully, if anything, get 1 point on this final objective.
Like maybe 30 seconds, minute, I don't know.
Minute? Not very long, yeah.
Fly up on the roofs and don't, you know, get exposed. If they see you
Alright, I'm going right for the right-hand wall. Going for the far east.
No, I want to watch the cross out. Nothing you can do about it, kid. Just TM the man. Come in. What if he's closed?
You gonna pull him?
No. Well, one of them is. Alright, and just like that, it is now 3v2. Arsenic, though, has had a very strong presence, managing to kill one through the wall, which is technically legal. Occasionally, you might have your butt sticking out, and when that happens, it's going to get taken out, no matter how fine it might be. Whoa, and they got the cap! Wood sneaking in and getting the cap right behind. No one even saw that coming. Beginners win that round 5-0 also. Alright, for those of you who know, though, I have a bunch of women in my room right now. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're going back to Idaho, so... Which explains a lot of the commentary you're hearing in the background.
That's right, I am a hoe.
Oh gosh, this is why I don't commentate on Sundays. Okay, but with that being said, guys, it's look like we're trying, and that is it actually. But it looks like we are done with the cast. They are done after the 2 maps. They're not playing the third. That is the devs versus the beginners, though. For those of you who want to watch a little bit more of it, check it out on YouTube. It'll be uploaded in a couple of days. Just look up Onward Master League. Also, for those of you who are looking forward to trying out this game, we have the free weekend coming up in a couple of weeks, as well as we are able to join a team. Go to the VR Master League website, vrmasterleague.com. Have a good one, guys. And good.